there, 40 hours a week for the next 40 years, and really that's kind of a lie. It's more like 45 to 60 hours a week. Hey, Ron, it's perfect now. There's no reverb. I was working a full-time job at Blue Martini. I was personally training part-time, going to school to get my real estate license for the state of Florida, and running a promotion company. I was working a full-time job, two part-time businesses, and going to school. And I was not looking for a fifth thing to do, if that makes sense. But I came to be nice. I looked at it and I said, you know what? Plan A is not what it's cracked up to be. I didn't want to work. Think about this. This is our next 40 years to retire on 40% of our income. Hypothetically, what used to be the American dream, which is almost coming out to become the American lie. Guys, the economy is evolving. They're creating more 18-year-olds and they can't create high-paying jobs. I'm 21. I'm 22 now. I'm at the age where people come out of college with a bachelor degree. And my friends are not only coming out of college, not finding the job they want, they're not finding jobs at all. I was working as a barback bartender, and one of my coworkers had a double major in biochemistry, and he could not. He's still working. He's $300,000 in student loan debt. I feel bad for him. He's still working at the job. He was supposed to have a great. What his school told him is, hey, listen, go to school, get a degree, take out some student loans. Student loans is now the highest debt in the world, higher than credit card debt and mortgages together. So we're coming into something now. It was in Eric Worre said this the other day on one of his videos in the Wall Street Journal. They're saying in the next 10 years, this just proves that we're at the right time, at the right place with the right business. In the next 10 years, there's going to be over 200 million people that join home-based business like this in network marketing. Why? Because, listen guys, big companies are looking to downsize. Plan A is getting obsolete, guys. Plan A, being a traditional business owner and getting a job, a profession, or being a specialist in a career, it's getting obsolete. I just went through I'm at my uncle's house right now, and you remember everybody used to have guard gates. Now maybe some people out there have seen it. I'm putting my driver's license in a scanner, right? I scanner, and somebody through a machine, through a walkie-talkie almost, is doing security. Big companies are not looking to give out more jobs. They're looking to increase profit margin and cut jobs. If you don't believe me, go to Walmart. It's all self-checkout lines now. Go on the SunPass. Go on the Turnpike. The person that used to be in the colorful shirt, they used to take your ticket and you would say, "Have a nice day. Thanks for riding the Turnpike." Now it's a machine. You know, you go to the airport. The person that used to take your bag and weigh it, and then you would tip them. Now you weigh the bag yourself on the machine. It tells you how much you owe. You put your credit card in, and then you pay it. You put the tag on yourself, and the machine takes it away. Guys, it's all around us. So really, we're ahead of the curve when it comes to our options, Plan A and Plan B. Our friends, the baby boomers, are looking to retire. A lot of my uncles, my family, a lot of my family, they're looking to retire. And not only we just hit the greatest recession since the Great Depression, a lot of people don't have 401ks anymore. They didn't save up 40% of their income and put it into a mutual fund. People are out there looking. This is not for young people. Jeunesse is not for young people. It's not for old people. It's for everybody, because everybody out there is looking for an opportunity. Over 200 million people are going to join home-based business in the next 10 years, whether I do it or whether you do it. So this is the truth. Everybody's going to hear about this Jeunesse opportunity. Everybody's going to hear about it because it's the fastest growing network marketing company in the world right now. And if our friends and our salons and our cousins and our friends are going to hear about this opportunity one way or another, it might as well be us. We might as well be the people that make money with this if we're first. Jeunesse only started growing 5.5 months ago in North America. Where we're at is absolutely crazy. So Plan A, 45 hours to 60 hours a week for the next 40 years, no thank you. I do not want to be average and go to the Eiffel Tower one time with my spouse once, take a selfie one time in front of the Eiffel Tower. That's not what I'm in this for. I wanted more out of life. We're not looking for everybody. We're looking for a few people that see the vision of Jeunesse and where it's going, like me and Matt Curtis, like Steve and Gina Merritt, like Frank and Patty Lanosa. So business owner, tens of thousands to millions of dollars to start up. I'm going to get through this fast. We have Carl and Kathy Firestone. They told me that, good friends of mine, he owned a Subway for years back in the day, paid over $150,000 to get in the Subway and buy the franchise. He said, Frankie, I had the second highest producing Subway in Chicagoland, in all of Chicago. And he says, and I was working. He goes, now I didn't own the business owned me because I was working it, and I owned the second largest producing Subway in Chicago, and I could only get $50,000 to $60,000 a year out of it once I was out of debt. So guys, being a business owner isn't what it's cracked up to be. 67% of traditional businesses fail in the first 5 to 6 years. Debt, employees, liability, overhead. This is what we're doing. This is what we're inviting you to do. This is what your friend asked you to look at today. A plan B, a secondary income. Guys, sharp people have a lot of different ways of making money. They don't have one. If you have 1, 2, or 3 ways of making money, that's not enough. The average millionaire in America has 7 streams of income. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 7. So my dad says, my dad owns a real estate company. My mom's in the legal profession. They both make well over 6-figure incomes in what they do. We own 10 to 12 rental properties. 10 to 12 rental properties. We're in the stock market. We're in the money market. And we do network marketing. Why? Because that's what sharp people do, guys. You got to open up your mind. You got to keep an open mind. This is where our economy's going, is home-based business. Not only do our friends want this opportunity right now in the years to come, our friends need this opportunity. They're praying for another way of making money. They're praying for our plan B, a 2 to 5 year plan to make over $100,000 a year or more. I'm 22 years old. I got into a 6-figure income with the help of my great upline, Matt and Kim Curtis and Steve and Gina Merritt. Not because, guys, it's not because I'm great. I'm a normal there's people out there right now thinking, how is it possible a 22-year-old guy out there is making over a 6-figure income from his house right now? Guys, I'm a normal 22-year-old guy. I don't have a college degree. I don't have a lot of intellect. I have a lot of common sense. I negotiated my way out of high school. I'm a normal 22-year-old guy that's getting in the way of Jeunesse, which is they have amazing products that are all patented for board-certified doctors. And the products are off the chart. It's a rock-solid pay plan. I just happen to be getting in the way of it, guys. So surround yourself with people like Matt and Kim Curtis, and your top 5 people you hang around with in your life, that's you in the next 5